We frequently hear that earnings estimates need to decline. Does this matter when looking at technical analysis, or is that taken into consideration? Well, I firmly believe that technical events occur for fundamental reasons. And the people who create the charts that analyze are motivated by macroeconomic factors and fundamentals. So I won't say it doesn't matter. However, in the context of my work, I view the market through the lens of prices. What I observe speaks volumes about what's happening in the market, not just today, but also in the future. Morgan across asset classes is evidenced by the stock market, both top down and bottom up, regardless of your opinion on the stock's valuation. This stock is not going to be beaten by a spreadsheet. It's a great technical setup. It's only gotten better here in early April of 2017. Tesla shares broke 300 for the first time ever, reaching a new all-time high of $304. According to one technical analyst, the short and long-term charts on Tesla continue to look downright electric. The head of Evercore, Izzy's technical analysis, Rich Ross, stated that while Tesla stock is currently trading at about $215 in mid-July of this year, it nearly reached $300 again, closing at $293.34. Now that the year is more than halfway through, some people still think that Tesla stock will reach $300 and that it might even happen. The self-driving feature of Tesla is one of the reasons why people are optimistic about the company's valuation skyrocketing. In fact, one indication that Tesla is already far ahead of the competition is the fact that it has been developing and upgrading full self-driving software since 2016. This month, analysts from Deutsche Bank, CFRA Baird, and Mizuho Securities have maintained or reiterated their buy and outperform ratings on Tesla stock in July. Their target prices range from $300 to $330, while those who don't see Tesla hitting $300 anytime soon target prices between $250 and $278. Notably, the difference isn't that great. Recent developments demonstrate how much better Tesla's self-driving software is than that of its rival Waymo. Each Tesla comes with all the hardware required for complete self-driving, and users simply need to purchase the whole self-driving software package to activate it. Owners of Tesla Model 3s who frequently utilize the self-driving feature during their everyday commutes reported that, despite 10 years of development, no other automaker presently offers a fully functional self-driving software comparable to Tesla. While Tesla's self-driving software works on any road in the world, Cruise's software is outdated and only functions on highway systems and roads that have been pre-mapped by Cruise. Tesla is also a leader in the development of autonomous driving technology. The company's autopilot feature, which enables semi-autonomous driving, has received praise for its user-friendliness and safety. Additionally, Tesla is developing completely autonomous driving technology, which should be available soon, but things aren't looking good for Tesla with relation to this particular feature. The U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration first opened an investigation into Tesla Autopilot over its possible involvement in 11 crashes involving emergency and first responder vehicles. A few days ago, a new report revealed footage showing several Tesla vehicles on autopilot crashing into police vehicles on the highway. Undoubtedly, Tesla has been under federal investigation regarding its autopilot potentially having a problem with crashes with emergency vehicles on the side of the road. Automobiles returned in 2021. Since then, the inquiry has been expanded to cover 16 crashes. Tesla revised its owner's manual shortly after the announcement, stating that autopilot now recognizes and slows down for emergency vehicles as lights at night. Yet more collisions resembling this one have occurred since then. Now that the Wall Street Journal has obtained and released some in-car footage from some of these crashes, the investigation is once again in the news. However, many were quick to defend Tesla, pointing out that what the recently released video shows are user errors. For example, it was mentioned that the driver was intoxicated. In light of this, there was more than plenty of time for the driver to react if the driver was paying attention. Some claim that it is difficult to hold Tesla responsible for any of this, but is still a negative publicity for Tesla because these crashes occurred around the same time Elon Musk claimed. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has long since criticized the mainstream media for spreading false information. In 2016, he even claimed that the negative coverage of autonomous vehicles could be causing fatalities. This was after Musk announced that all future Tesla models would be equipped with the hardware required for full level 5 autonomous driving. A few years ago, Musk fielded inquiries. Would Teslas be held accountable in the event that an autonomous vehicle crashes? And would it provide? Musk responded, basically, no, unless the software was directly at fault. He then decided it was a good time to bring up another point. Anything that prevents us from adopting driverless cars is effectively killing people, which is why he finds negative news about Tesla autopilot crashes to be quite upsetting. Musk also plans to offer indemnity to customers like Volvo plans to. Musk said, no, I think it would be up to the individual's insurance. If it's something endemic to our design, certainly we would take responsibility for that. He likened a possible car accident to that of an elevator accident. Once you view autonomous cars sort of like an elevator in a building, does those take responsibility for all elevators around the world? No, they don't. What really matters here, at the end of the day, is what is the absolute safety, however, the Tesla CEO didn't stop there. He continued to say one of the things I should mention that, frankly, has been quite disturbing to me is the degree of media coverage of autopilot crashes, which are basically almost none relative to the paucity of media coverage of the 1.2 million people that die every year. Manual crashes, something that I think does not reflect well upon the media. It really doesn't, because, and you really need to think carefully about this, because if in writing some article that's negative, you effectively dissuade people from using an autonomous vehicle, you're killing people. Does it stop there? No. Comparing the relatively rare self-driving car accidents to the many more deadly collisions involving non-autonomous vehicles that occur each day, the Tesla co-founder said the attention paid to the former reflected poorly on the media. Writing an article that's negative, you're effectively dissuading people from you using autonomous vehicles. You're killing people, said Musk. Naturally, Musk's conclusion assumes that autonomous vehicles are inherently safer than traditional cars and will decrease fatalities whenever widely used. This may turn out to be true in the near future, but for now, people can't be too certain. Last year, Musk reiterated following a fatal crash involving a Tesla Model S in Texas. Musk unleashed his wrath on the media at the time, calling out reports that the autopilot was to blame for the accident entirely untrue. As was to be expected, Tesla executives quickly defended the automaker's semi-autonomous system after it came under scrutiny. CEO Elon Musk dismissed claims that the company's autopilot was to blame, saying that such claims were wholly untrue and that journalists who made such claims ought to feel embarrassed of themselves. Nevertheless, Tesla's autopilot, according to engineers, the leadership of the manufacturer was aware that the software was not able to identify and react to cross traffic, but they took no action to address the issue. These claims surfaced this week as a result of a legal action filed against Tesla in relation to the 2019 crash that claimed the life of Jeremy Banner, a 50-year-old father. It appears that neither Banner nor the driver, assistance software, saw or reacted in time to the other vehicle before his Tesla Model 3 crashed into a tractor trailer and crossed traffic, resulting in his death. This accident bears a striking resemblance to the 2016 death of Joshua Brown, whose Tesla Model S with autopilot activated failed to notice an 18-wheeler tractor trail car crossing a highway, as happened years later in Banner's case. When Brown's Tesla went beneath the trailer, the top tore off and he was killed. It was argued that Tesla should have learned from that 2016 tragedy and either improved autopilot to safely handle cross traffic or made it disengage in those situations, which might have saved Banner's life. The 40-year-old Banner's family sued Tesla shortly after his death, and last week, the automaker was accused knowing about autopilot's inability to handle cross traffic after Brown's death and failing to do anything to fix, leading to Banner's fatal crash. While it's clear in the short term that this is bad news and that further international subscriptions are not recommended, it is unclear how this will impact the company's stock in the long run.